or to not be. First, I want to thank my ma. Hey Wildcats, welcome back to Wildcat TV on Comcast 15. I'm Kogan Davis.
And I'm Tim Schweitzer. Deca just competed at districts. Mariah, how'd it go?
Hey Wildcats, I'm Mariah Lawrence. 2 weeks ago, our amazing Deca chapter had the opportunity of competing at Deca districts. Let's catch up with some of the members to see how they did.
So I'm actually in two events. I'm in buying and merchandising team decision making, which is where my partner Morgan Hamadi and we take an 100-question marketing cluster test before, and then we go and do a role play where they give us a real life scenario and we kind of solve their problem. And then I'm in buying and merchandising operations research, which is a 20-page paper that my friend, who's also my partner in this event, Morgan Hamadi, and we have written a 20-page paper over our Cat's Corner business, and we've kind of talked about how to improve the online branding of it because that was a huge topic this year for that.
I was in two events at Deca's districts. I was in Startup Business Plan and I was in Automotive Services. And what Startup Business Plan is that I wrote a 10-page paper over a up-and-coming business or an idea, and I did mine over a co-working space designed for teenagers. And what Automotive Services is just a role play about things in the automotive industry involving cars and stuff like that.
So the event that I did was quick service management, which is just about like selling fast food specifically to like people and like trying to figure out the most efficient way to sell food to people. That was my role play.
We took first in both of our events, so that was really exciting.
I took first in both of my events.
I got first place in my event.
So going forward, we're going to go to state competition, and we can only take one event. We're taking our paper event, the operations research. And so we're going to improve our paper and our presentation so that we might go on to internationals if we do well at state.
Going forward, this means that I will be attending state at Crown Center, and I will be taking my business paper to state since you can only take one event.
That means I'm going to state, it's the first time I'm going to do state in Deca, so that's kind of exciting.
Awesome job, guys. I can't wait to see how things turn out as you move on to state competition. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Mariah Lawrence.
And now, taking over my normal segment, Daniela with sports.
Hello, Wildcats. I'm Daniela Cervantes.
And I'm Zoe Edgar.
And we're back with another Wildcat Sports Update. Junior All-State swimmer Anne-Marie Rybon won 3 gold medals at the Greater Kansas City Suburban Gold Conference over the weekend. Rybon won the 200-meter 100 breaststroke and teamed up with Jenna Wright, Cindy Franklin, and Ayanna Foster to win the 400 freestyle relay. They each earned first team all-conference with their performances.
Abby Cottle, Lou Bellinghausen, Alexis Pierce, and Clara Borton all won honorable mention at all conference. Our senior all-state diver Katie Garten placed 3rd, and Natalie Van Hosen got honorable mention for diving.
Our girls basketball team won against Blue Springs South on a Thursday night, 39-24. Congratulations, ladies. Now on to Sydney Clark, who's got some very exciting news for us.
Thanks, Daniela. The Blue Springs School District just announced that Coach David White will be the new head athletic director and head football coach.
I really want to make a difference. Coach Donahoe has done one heck of a job. Your coaching staff has done one heck of a job. And in football, in coaching, you never want to follow a legend, right? You want to follow the guy that followed that guy. Now, in case he stinks, you come and look like the hero, right? So I want to take that challenge on. And they chose me, and I'm very grateful. I'm very humble about it. But I promise you, if we look back from now to next year, we are going to be a better football program in a lot of different ways. But at the same time, we're going to continue on the legacy of what's been established. We are going to use that grit, that toughness that you guys are known for. I've got coaches at different schools around here who talk about you guys. I did my homework.
He is currently the head coach at Ridgeland High School, Mississippi. He has led them to their first winning season in 6 years and the best offense in Mississippi. He has led the Bishop Gorman High School in Las Vegas, Nevada from 2003 to 2007 with a record of 30-12, with 38 players who went on to Division I, II, and III schools in the NCAA.
Said and done. Football's football. I don't care where you go. It's never going to change. It's going to be 11 on 11. The field's going to be 100 yards long, period. It does not change. What changes is the kids in this room right here. What changes is the culture that we have to maintain.
Coach White has had a lot of experience at the high school level and the collegiate level. He has coached the University of Nevada and the University of Oklahoma. He has also served as the Director of Player Development at the Army, FBU, and the Adidas All-American Bowl. He's excited to get the season started, and we can't wait to see all the great things he accomplishes here at Blue Springs High School. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Sydney Clark. Now on to Sydney Wade, who has more information on girls wrestling districts.
Hey Wildcats, it's Sydney Wade. As some of you may or may not know, we have a girls wrestling team on this campus. So I went to go talk to the coach and figure out what the team is all about.
Well, I decided to coach because my daughter was a wrestler last year and we moved into the district, Blue Springs, and I asked Coach Lowe and I said, hey, how's your girls wrestling program? And he said, you know, we really haven't had that much of a response to girls wrestling, and it just started through Misha. This is the second year, and I said, well, I got a girl that wants to wrestle, so if you need help, I would love to help out. A lot of the girls that are out for wrestling, you know, are just kind of beginners, and so they're seeing lots of success, and you know, girls who, you know, work hard and you know, really put in the time and commitment and effort, you know, really are seeing great results. We finished up with two, Ryan Kempf and Maddie Banker, and it was a great season. I'm very excited for them. Maddie Banker finished her season at 13-9. Ryan Kempf finished her season at 17-11.
My favorite part about wrestling was getting in shape and like realizing how strong I am when it like comes to it all. I didn't really think that I was very strong, but it showed me how strong I was. What got me into wrestling was just getting into shape for other sports. It's really good for getting in shape.
Thank you guys. I'm Sydney Wade signing off for Wildcat TV.
Good job to all the sports teams, and keep up the good work.
Now for a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Join Big Frog Custom T-Shirts as they celebrate the Future Leaders T-Shirt Scholarship Program. Here's how it works. Now through March 31st, 2020, each time you order custom-made shirts for Blue Springs schools, clubs, and associations, 10% of the total purchase will help fund grants and scholarships distributed through the Blue Springs Education Foundation. It's a win-win situation. Design your own T-shirt at the area's largest selection of styles and colors, and 10% of the cost goes right back into the Blue Springs Education Foundation. For more information, contact Big Frog at 816-795-1115 or stop by and check out the big store. Big Frog Custom T-Shirts, located just off I-70 in Independence.
What's going on? It's Nate Mitchell, new co-owner here at Culver's in Blue Springs. Believe it or not, we're celebrating 12 years out here on 7 Highway. We want you guys to come check out our newly renovated dining room. Get yourself one of them famous butter burgers. Well, believe it or not, those things are never started cooking until after you order it. You know what goes perfect with that Culver's Bacon Deluxe is it creates your own concrete mixer, baby. Thanks again for your 12 years of support. Come see us down here, South 7 Highway. Can't wait to see you.
Chick-fil-A will have 2 promotions this month. The first will benefit the Exceptional Softball Team, which is a softball team for young men and women with special needs. For every cookie you buy, 25 cents of that will go back to the Exceptionals, so make sure you go to Chick-fil-A and buy a cookie. The next promotion is called Student Fridays. Every Friday from 2 to 4, Chick-fil-A will have a promotion for students that changes each month. This month's Student Friday is a free fry with purchase. You definitely don't want to miss these deals, so head to Chick-fil-A.
Prom is coming up, and rumor has it, you need at least 90% attendance to get a ticket. Hannah's gonna confirm if that rumor's true.
Tim, the rumors are correct. Prom is April 4th and you have to have a 90% or better to attend. The theme is a night to remember. If you are a senior boy or girl and you want to sing at prom, the song will be Speechless by Dan and Shay. Auditions are today during Wildcat Hour. If you have a 90% attendance, it will be $40, and if you have a 95% attendance, it will be $35. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Hannah Young.
Why did we not have school yesterday? President's Day. Since some of us don't know exactly why we celebrate that day, River's going to give us the facts.
President's Day became a national holiday in 1879 on February 22nd for George Washington's birthday. The holiday was often called Washington's Birthday instead of President's Day. But then came the disagreements, and it got changed to the third Monday of February instead of always February 22nd. Then instead of just celebrating Washington's birthday, we decided to celebrate all of the presidents and have a day off of school.
Thanks, River.
Now, time for a commercial break.
Hey Wildcats, this is Brandon Jackley, the owner of Chick-fil-A in Blue Springs. We want to invite you out every day after school so you can get your favorite Chick-fil-A treat. And don't forget, it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
Scout Coffee is located in downtown Blue Springs on Main Street. They serve all types of coffee, tea, kombucha, and Polly's Pops. They also have seasonal flavors such as pumpkin and snickerdoodle lattes, as well as apple cider. Scout Coffee offers a discount to all BSSD students and staff when they show their IDs. Go like them on Facebook at Scout Coffee or on Instagram at Scout Coffee KC for updates, offers, or new promotions. Scout out a great time with good coffee.
And the Grammy goes to Kogan.
Oh my gosh, this was so unexpected. First, I want to thank my mom. Thanks, Mom. Also, my record label.
Hey Wildcats, award season was officially wrapped up February 9th with the 92nd Oscars. Let's check out some of the most memorable moments and big snubs from this award season. Let's start out with some of the bad stuff. Florence Pugh was nominated for an Oscar for her role in Little Women as Amy Marsh, but ultimately she was snubbed for her role in Midsommar as Danny. Another great movie from director Ari Aster, Midsommar was one of the biggest horror films this year, but due to genre bias, was not acknowledged during award season. Adam Sandler's performance in Uncut Gems, a turnaround from his usually comedic roles, shocked audiences. He quickly became a contender for Best Actor at the Oscars, but when the time came, Sandler was ultimately snubbed. A couple of weeks later, he said this at the Independent Film Awards.
A few weeks back when I was quote-unquote snubbed by the Academy, it reminded me when I briefly attended high school and was overlooked for the coveted yearbook superlative category Best Looking.
Now onto the fun stuff. Here are some of the most memorable moments from award shows this year. Starting off with television, we can't leave out Bill Hader and Phoebe Waller-Bridge's constant wins for Best Comedy Actor and Actress. Though Hader's streak was interrupted by a much-deserved win from Rami Youssef for his role in Rami, the two have created and starred in their respective TV shows.
Sorry, what?
I said, did you grow up out here, Bobby?
My name is...
This is a love story.
And have killed the game, bringing a new light to comedy. 18-year-old Billie Eilish swept the Grammys this year, winning 5 of the 6 awards she was nominated for. Billie and her brother Phineas took home a total of 10 awards that night. Scarlett Johansson is the 12th person to receive an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Jojo Rabbit as Rosie, and Best Actress for her role in Marriage Story as Nicole. Taika Waititi is the second Indigenous person to win an Oscar. His movie Jojo Rabbit won Best Adapted Screenplay, and he said this about Indigenous kids who want to create art.
I dedicate this to all the Indigenous kids in the world who want to do art and dance and write stories. We are the original storytellers, and we can make it here as well. Thank you. Kia ora.
With no surprise, Renee Zellweger and Joaquin Phoenix took home Best Actress and Best Actor for Judy and Joker. Bong Joon-ho ties Walt Disney for the most personal awards won in a single ceremony, with a historic win.
Oscar goes to Parasite.
Parasite becomes the first film not in the English language to win Best Film. And of course, we can't leave out this iconic moment. This award season broke the mold of everyone knowing the winners once the nominations come out. Films were finally recognized fairly this time around. Let's hope the streak continues in the coming years. Signing off for Wildcat TV, I'm Kaya Morgan.
Well, that's the end of this episode. See you guys next week.
And remember,
it's a great day to be a Wildcat.